In a time of great turmoil and endless wars, one man rose from humble beginnings to change the fate of an empire. Arion was born into obscurity, the son of a blacksmith in a small village that lay in the shadow of a tyrannical king. From a young age, Arion was driven by an unwavering sense of justice and the dream of uniting his fractured homeland. His childhood was marked by hardship. He watched as the king's soldiers extorted and oppressed his fellow villagers, and it fueled his resolve. Arion trained tirelessly, learning the art of combat from wandering mercenaries and the wisdom of strategy from ancient texts. As he grew, so did his renown. Villagers whispered tales of the young man who stood up to the king's tax collectors and routed bandits. By the time Arion reached adulthood, he had gathered a small but devoted group of followers who believed in his vision of a united and just nation. When the king declared a brutal campaign to expand his territory, it was the spark that ignited the flames of rebellion. Arion and his followers clashed with the king's forces in numerous skirmishes, each victory swelling their ranks. His strategies were unorthodox but brilliantly effective, often turning the tide of battle against seemingly insurmountable odds. News of his success spread like wildfire through the land. People began to see Arion not just as a rebel, but as a savior. The king, fearing the swelling tides of rebellion, amassed his largest army to crush Arion once and for all. The final battle was fought on the fields of Eldorado, a place where many believed the fate of the kingdom would be decided. As the sun rose, Arion stood at the forefront of his army, his presence a beacon of hope. The battle was fierce and brutal, but Arion's tactics and indomitable spirit led to a decisive victory. The tyrant king fell, and with his demise, the shackles that bound the land were shattered. Crowned in glory on the battlefield, Arion had not just conquered lands, he reshaped history itself. His leadership united the warring factions, and his vision of a peaceful, just empire began to take shape. Arion's name became synonymous with hope and strength, inspiring nations to rise against tyranny. His legacy echoed through the ages, reminding future generations that even in the darkest times, one individual's courage and vision can alter the course of history.